Hey, it's Harper. This is the last video of the semester for you IB students. I'm so excited for you. Today's last video is going to be on calculating the area of a triangle that is not a right triangle. We set the triangle the same way. We set it up the same way we've been setting up with sine and cosine functions. Well, law of sines and law of cosines. But this time we're trying to find the area. So here's how you go about trying to find the area of a triangle. Before, when it was a right triangle, you would use 1/2 times however wide it is times however tall it is. We don't care about that anymore. Well, we do. But the thing is, since there isn't a width and a height, we somehow also need to take into account that third side. And how we do that isn't by multiplying by c, because that would then give us a three-dimensional or a volume problem. Instead, we multiply by its angle. So sine of c. Okay? So take a second, write that down. I'm going to throw a couple problems up here real quick. We're going to do them. Alright, here's a couple problems. So, the first thing we need to do is go through and label our triangles. So let's go through and do that. We've got, let's start with this one. Let's call this A, B, C, in which case this is going to be side A, side B, and side C. And we're trying to find the area, so I don't even really care what side A is. Now, the problem is, when we look down here, we need to know what angle C is. And then the two sides that are right against side C. So what if we change up the formula a little bit? Isn't this just an angle and then the two sides that are right next to it? An angle and the two sides next to it? So if I wanted this to use A instead, what two sides would I be using if I was using angle A? Well, it's going to be the two sides next to it, in this case, side B and side C. So that's also a valid formula. Again, if I wanted to use angle B, what are the two sides right next to angle B? It's A and C. Okay. Any of those three formulas would work. So let's do this. We have 1/2 times A, not A, so we're not using A, we're using capital A. So C, side C is 4, side B is 5, times sine 60. All you have to do, plug it into a calculator, you're done. Where'd my calculator go? Here's my calculator. So we've got 0.5 times 4 times 5 times sine of 60. Make sure you are in degrees when you do this. And that gives you 8.66. So the area is 8.66 units squared, if you have to. Alright. If you need to write that down, pause the video now. Alright, let's do this one. I'm going to have you do this last one. So here, let's call this side, well, this angle B, A, C. We've got side B, we've got side A, and we've got side C. It doesn't matter where I start. So, here with angle B, I'm going to be using this last formula. So 1/2 A times C times sine of 89. That's almost a right angle. Almost. 0.5 times 5 times 3 times sine of 89 gives me 7.5. 7.49, but it's going to be 7.5 units squared. That is the area. All right, your turn. Try this last one. You should have the answer to the last one by now. If you don't, pause it. Here we go. So we've got angle C, angle A, angle B, side B, side A, side C. If I'm using angle C, I'm going to use this first formula. So that gives me 1/2 A, which is 81, B, which is 34, and sine of 38. 0.5 times 81 times 34 times sine of 38, if you are in degrees, gives you 867. Remember, 3 sig figs. And that is the area of our triangle. Now, if they're asking you to try to find one of the lengths or one of the angles, you do the same thing, then just solve for that variable. All right, this was the last video, guys. I'm so sad. If you do need some more help, make sure to email me. I'll gladly make another video for you. Don't worry. Down below, there are a couple other videos that other people have made on this topic, if you are still confused. Other than that, there's the Delta Math assignment, and you're set. We'll see ya.